Ever feel like you're sailing through a project, only to hit a brick wall in the final stretch? That, my friends, is the infamous 90-10 trap, where the last 10% of the work takes up a shocking 90% of the time. A frustrating situation, isn't it? Let's delve a bit deeper. Why does this happen? The answer lies in procrastination in disguise. We often subconsciously push the hard stuff to the end, leaving ourselves with a monster to tackle right before the deadline. This is the point where unknowns run rampant, complexity skyrockets, and our carefully crafted timelines crumble like stale cookies. There's a well-known programmer's proverb that goes, "The first 90% of the code accounts for the first 90% of the development time. The remaining 10% of the code accounts for the other 90% of the development time." It sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? But it's a reality many of us face. So the question is, how do we break free from this frustrating cycle? First, channel your inner Brian Tracy and eat the frog. This means tackling the toughest tasks first. Prioritize those critical features, the ones that deliver the most value for your customers. This way, you're not left scrambling at the end with the most challenging bits. Second, embrace the unknown. Don't shy away from the uncertainties. Break down complex tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Estimate realistically, factor in buffers, and communicate openly about potential roadblocks. And third, focus on value, not completion. Remember, the goal isn't just to finish, but to deliver something valuable. Don't get bogged down in perfectionism. Sometimes good enough is good enough, especially if it means meeting deadlines and delighting customers. Imagine you're building a website. The first 90% might involve designing the layout, adding basic content, and setting up functionalities. But the final 10% could be integrating a complex payment gateway or tackling a tricky SEO issue. By prioritizing these critical features early on, you avoid the last-minute scramble and launch a successful website on time. So remember this, the 90-10 trap is a real phenomenon, but it's not inevitable. By prioritizing wisely, embracing the unknown, and focusing on value, you can navigate the final stretch with confidence and deliver projects that shine.